Hey guys, Dr. Meatheus here, back with another episode of our Bears. Wow, can't talk. Won't make sense because I just woke up a bit ago. But our Bears franchise here, and well, we did not make the playoffs. Muted there really fast so I can get a cough drop, but playoff bracket, the Giants get the 4 seed at like 11. Let's look at this record. These were insane records for some of these teams. Packers were 11-5 and only took like the 3rd seed. Jesus. It actually was pretty close. Never thought you'd see this. The Browns. Best record in the league. Packers at 12-4. Or Panthers at 12-4. A lot of teams at 11-5. 10-6. 9-7. It's only good for the Falcons to get in. So in that case, we will pick what? '11th in the draft. It's 7-9. Okay. Okay. Not great stats here at all. 26th ranked offense. That's just horrible. All right. Let's advance the week. We're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl. We're going to check the Pro Bowl. At the Super Bowl, we'll look at the stats. We'll also look at the awards then as we look at the Pro Bowl. We'll actually look how the playoff picture went in that. All right. Here we are. View the Pro Bowl roster. The Rodgers, Mayfield, Mahomes took 2nd to Baker Mayfield. Okay. Matt Ryan, Teddy Bridgewater. Mitchell Trubisky goes to his 2nd. This time in the AFC with the Colts. Zeke, Henry, Barkley, Jones, Hunt, McCaffrey, Lisa Craver, Ham, Rich Steiner, Julio Jones, Hardman, Goodwin, Beckham, Shark, Adams, Kirk, Watson, Thomas, Fuller, Keenan Allen, Marquez, Valdez, Scantling. Remember, we don't have anyone at receiver. Well, because Allen was hurt. Allen Robinson was hurt 6 weeks in the season. Higbee, Doyle, Hill, Asiasi, Jarwin, Hooper. Bakhtiari, Willis, Smith, Manzo, Jenkins, Nelson. I don't think we're going to have anyone at the line. All right. Miles Garrett. Chase Young. Okay, young guy. Clark Richardson, Buckner, Vita Vea. Brady Jarrett is just ridiculous. Solomon Thomas. Of course, Khalil Mack makes it. TJ Watt, the other Watt brother. And Jason Watt, okay. Von Miller. Lorenzo Carter. Roquan Smith, baby. He made it in. Best middle linebacker in the league. Let's go. TJ Mosley. Reuben Foster. I don't think that's Jonathan Hightower, but it could be. Alexander. William Gay is the kicker, so I'm not sure who this is. Bradley Chubb, all right. Awuzie, Chris Harris, King, Ward. I think this is Kendall Fuller. Yeah, who's number 29. Kyle Fuller is 23. Jeff Okudah, Azio Douglas, Ward, Wheeler, Eddie Pinheiro, of course. And that will round it out. See the Super Bowl there. Seahawks and Ravens. So let's see how they got to that. Ravens, we beat last year for the ring, so we're trying to go back and get that ring. Schedule. No, not team. League schedule. Wild card. Indianapolis beat Pittsburgh. Seattle whooped on Atlanta. Chargers over KC. Green Bay over Dallas. Baltimore barely over New England. And the Washington football team whooped on those Giants. Baltimore by 3 over Cleveland. Washington, Carolina, battle there. Chargers beat Indianapolis by 3. And Green Bay loses to Seattle in the divisional round. Conference. Baltimore, a 3-point win. And then over in Washington, they lose by 6 to Seattle. And here we are in the Super Bowl. Let's go one more week. At some point, we'll play the Pro Bowl. Maybe we get a quarterback. Okay, I wanted to do this because now we can look at yearly awards. Because they've been officially awarded. Here it is. The MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Let's say it's his second. Lamar Jackson's there. Matt Ryan, Tua, Bridgewater, Kyler Murray. Mostly quarterbacks. Coach of the year is Kevin Stefanski. Obviously, you went 13-3. Do you have any new one? Beatrice Turner came in because Pete Carroll retired. There's a new coach. The AFC a little bit. Obviously, it's Mahomes. It is not the Hightower. Okay. Lamar Verdon is the Rookie of the Year. Okay. No one we thought about taking. Brian Curse was a guy we were thinking about taking. And he gets Rookie of the Year defensively. Jim Mahomes for quarterback. Nick Chubb gets running back. I don't know why he didn't go to the Pro Bowl. Maybe because it's not one per team, so I don't know why it was Hunt over Chubb. I don't know. McCole Hardman. Jamison Crowder in there for the Jets. Zay Jones. O-line, Quentin Nelson. Sense. Miles Garrett. TJ Watt. Chris Harris. And Graham Gano. NFC. Matt Ryan. Another MVP for him. Zeke at 3rd. Saquon in there. Tom Brady down at 10. course, it was going to be Khalil Mack, but Reuben Foster up there, good showing. So was Roquan and Eric Kendricks. Clayton Judge gets Offensive Rookie of the Year. So despite his pedestrian start of his career, showing something like 25 picks, there's the struggles here at receiver that we're going to have to fix for him. In the O-line, we ended up actually getting Offensive Rookie of the Year. Franklin Lewis. And George Reese takes Rookie of the Year. Okay, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Walter Cheeks right behind him. Walter Cheeks was a good pick. Ryan takes, obviously, QB. Brady's at 7. Running back is Zeke. We do running back by committee, so not going to see that. Leonard Fournette is on Washington. Julio Jones had it, obviously, with that huge year. Allen Robinson. Wow, can't talk. A-Rob is still at 8, despite missing 6 weeks. O-line, we're not going to have anything. We normally don't. Weird. Takaris McKinley, okay, with the Seahawks. A pretty good signing for them. Of course, Khalil Mack. Doing work. Roquan's in there. Kevin King. I didn't see that one coming. Jeff Okudah, I can see. Jalen Johnson's at 4. Okay. Obviously, kicker's Pinheiro because he's a beast. No, I just rarely miss kicks. There's some upgraded players. Of course, Clayton Judge. What? Wow. Rick Sack? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you gotta remember, Clayton Judge is only 22 years old, so he'll be 23 next year. Not like he's like an old player by any means. Let's look at the league stats. Let's see if we got any dev upgrades after that. The Judge did throw 33 picks. He has the record now over. What's Jameis Winston. Unless anyone else threw more. Nope. Joe Burrow at 19. Mahomes 44-7. Jesus. $44-7. Only 93 more yards by Matt Ryan. Probably those 93 yards from us. Mahomes had the best rating among quarterbacks. Okay, I can see it. Most sacks was Matt Ryan, though. Picked the most. Rushing, Zeke probably has the most carries, yeah. And the most yards. Most touchdowns goes to Kareem Hunt, probably why he went to the Pro Bowl over Chubb, who only had 10. Hunt almost had 1,000 yards, though. Fumble, Judge, yeah, quarterbacks are normally there. Receiving, Julio Jones with 96, so no one over the century mark. But for receiving yards, we had a lot of 1,000 yards receivers. Well, Hardman, Julio Jones, Jamison Crowder, Beckham, Keenan Allen. So some good stuff there. For touchdowns, McCall Hardman Zay Jones, Julio Jones with the longest play. Preston Williams for 89 yards. And CeeDee Lamb. Okay. Blocking. Most given up. Okay. That would be us, but good. Most tackles in the league. Roquan Smith doing work. Solo tackles is another former Bear. Well, is a former Bear. Nick Foles. Most assists, obviously, Roquan. Tackles for loss. Cameron Jordan and Jimmy Collins have 18, but Roquan up there at 17. Sacks. Myles Garrett is up there. We all know that sacks are bugged. Interceptions are fixed. So Jalen Johnson with 5 INTs, 1 short of Kevin King. Pretty good year, though. Deflections, Jalen Johnson had the most. Catches allowed. Forced fumbles, Roquan's most forced fumbles. Oh yeah, Tranquill had a blocked punt. Safeties. Touchdowns. Then kicking, we obviously are going to have the best kick. For kick return, we always have the most yards because we take it out of the end zone. Von Diggs has the lone punt return touchdown. And now let's look at this by team. Judge, decent, but decent numbers all around besides the interceptions. When you get the completion percentages up, more high completion plays. Remember though, Judge did not play the full season. So Foles took the first 2 games, I think, and then it was handed over to Judge. So those interception margins could be worse. Rushing. I don't know. Montgomery 643 yards. Tariq Cohen with 550. We do running back by committee. Cohen and Montgomery. So I mean, it makes sense that we're gonna have over 1,000 yards, but it's gonna be split between 2 players. Especially with Cohen is more of a shotgun, and we play a lot out of the shotgun. That's the thing. So, thing is, yeah, this really shows. Downs played. Montgomery doesn't even have half of Tariq Cohen. Montgomery's just the more effective rusher. Because we're in shotgun a lot. Receptions can be Tariq Cohen. Shotgun. Most yards, Allen Robinson, and that is not playing 4 games. That's a big one. Touchdown, Allen Robinson. Tariq Cohen has 7. Cole Kmet has 3. 48 catches for 700 yards. I mean, effective, but Anthony Miller is 67 for 807. I mean, Anthony Miller isn't playing bad. That's the thing. Do we play him for that production? Probably not. Colbert gave it the most sacks, 9. Pearson played pretty well. So, can't complain there. Defense, of course. Roquan Smith is a beast. For our nickel, it's going to have to be someone that can tackle. With Joe Hayden at 105, strictly means we're running most often a 3 DB set, whether that be a safety, extra safety, or an extra corner. And we're running that mostly with an extra corner. And Joe Hayden is a decent tackler. That's the thing. So was Buster Scrine. Well, Joe Hayden's only 55 stat-wise, but he was making tackles. Eddie Jackson up here with 91. Jalen Johnson with 91 as well. Sacks, Khalil Mack with 23.5. Is that the record? What will tell me in NFL sacks leader? Oh, that's just overall. Yeah, 7th Pro Bowl. Hicks did not get it, which I thought was weird. Drue Tranquill played pretty decent when he needed to, but at the end of the day, not Roquan Smith, who did work. 2 Pro Bowls. Pressure and short rock KO. Interceptions, Jalen Johnson with 5. I think he was a star either way. He got snubbed for the Pro Bowl as well. Likely because he doesn't have any TDs. Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack, and Christopher Wilder. Those are our stats. Our biggest thing is probably offensive line and fixing this offense. See if there's any draft stories before we do this. Okay, it's just Michael Caine, who we kind of knew was a two-way player. I am looking at running backs, and that's the thing. A lot of elusive backs. I mean, I might just draft a running back in the later rounds more than anything. Like Simon Little in the 3rd round, that's a good one. He looks like a good one as well. Bragg looks good as well. So, might do that. We know we're going to draft a receiver. Are we going to draft a receiver high? 2nd round high? Wow. A lot of 1st round talent. We might. If we can trade back from that 1st round pick into the mid to late 1st round, pick up an additional 2nd rounder, and trade likely Ridley, if we do revamp this receiver core, I think we do that. Parcell is good here, so is McDowell. Parcell would probably be my 2nd round pick. And then I'd honestly go with probably Ashton Long. I also have some other ones here, probably in the 4th round. We also need to think about being a replacement for Hicks. That's up there. Hicks' eventual replacement. We also look at needing to put a pass rusher opposite. Okay, yeah, we're going to spend some money in free agency. I can already feel it. All right, so let's go in the off-season period. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to re-sign. We want to see who wins the Super Bowl. And then we're going to do a little free agency preview. Obviously, there's going to be some things. We're not going to look at retirements. Oh, one thing I wanted to look at was lineup view. So Judge, as Rookie of the Year, does not get Superstar. All right, again. So, a preview. Tolbert probably fletches back to right tackle, which is his original position. Fetty goes where Peterson is. Peterson stays in reserve. Play pretty much any of the inside positions. And we're still in the hunt with a left tackle. Cole Kmet cemented here. Jake Butt cemented here, probably. That second tight end is up, though. That second tight end spot. It's likely going to be a guy we draft, probably. Yeah, David Montgomery's going to be staying. Obviously, Cohen we've resigned. We need to look at ages of these guys. Cohen was 27. Montgomery's 25. Okay. Anthony Miller at 27 years old, looking for a new contract. I don't know about that. Thing is, Riley really is 77 overall and is only a year younger. So I think we busted up. We go Darnell Mooney in the slot. We bust up this receiver core and we only keep Allen Robinson. Okay. Hooker got a star dev. That was in week 17. Julio Max still doing work. Roquan didn't have his superstar X Factor breakout, but hey, still doing work. Middle linebacker, I'm not. Tranquill can play, but it's like having a slightly faster Danny Trevathan. I don't know, how many years does he have on his contract? I think one more. Yeah, one more. It's 75. So if we don't see anyone we like here, that's a easy contract to deal with. It's not a lot of money, so it's base contract. Hooker out here on the outside, I do like him over Wilder. Do like that. Fuller, 84 overall, 30 years old. He's gonna start going down. Hayden's only a 1-year player. Bill Dorr is down here, 24 years old. Holton Hill was a reserve guy we signed. I don't think he's going to be staying. Hicks still doing work. Nichols. I think at the end of the day, we think about outside pass rusher. I mean, Vic Beasley is almost as good as he is. We're not re-signing him. So we got a lot of stuff to worry about. Nickel corner, I'd like someone that could start the next couple of years. How old is Eddie Jackson? Eddie Jackson's 28, so we can hold on that. But I think we got Wilder and Brooks are good holdovers right now. That's good. Who has the better zone coverage? 68. I think Wilder does. Coverage, tackle. Yeah, so let's put Wilder over as a free safety. Our safety positions are set with Brooks and Wilder. So it's just a lot of depth, and I think I'm going to spend some money this year. Maybe on offense and defense, depending. He's still a good pass rusher, but we'll have to see what's out there. There's that. We're not going to look at. Let's look at who we need to negotiate. We had Dominique Reynolds, who is a star dev. Okay, so we'll end up re-signing him to probably a 750 deal. Simmons, I think we're gonna move on. Kyle Fuller, of course, we're gonna re-sign him, and we're not gonna give him that $19 million. It's wildly unrealistic. Hicks, we're gonna give him that. That's a good $10 million deal. Jalen Shaw, I think we're going to move on. We're probably going to draft a later round halfback. Holton Hill, same thing. Jake Butt, same thing. Oh, yeah. So we might go with Sullivan. We're going to have to draft or sign. Probably draft tight end. Vic Beasley, we're obviously going to let him walk. Same thing with Bars. James Daniels. Sounds about right. We're gonna give him a 4-year deal with $40 million. We do it. It's gonna be about $11 million a year. Anthony Miller wants about $9 million a year. I think we move on from Anthony Miller. Joe Hayden, same thing. Bilal Nichols. Oh, this is why I had interior. I'm going to let Nichols walk as well. I love Nichols in real life. He's in a contract year. Plays pretty good. But I think we're going to move on. If we see him free agency, if there's not a lot of choices, we might bid for him. We're going to move on from Williams. We're obviously going to sign Iggy, good reserve player. Bush, we'll move on. James Viders will move on. And Carson will move on. Well, let's kind of do that right now. For everyone we're not going to sign. I might do something with Anthony. I have no idea. And Nichols. So that kind of streamlines our free agency when we go into our off season. I'll probably do later on today because I'm doing this in the morning. So. As the possibility of free agents, let's see some of the possible names out there. Auden Tate. I don't think they would let Auden Tate out. That's one. Auden Tate's a good player. Then you're gonna let Rashad Higgins go. That's not happening. Wilkinson, he'll probably leave. Keelan Cole. That's something out there. David Njoku. Ooh. With them having Austin Hooper, if they let Njoku go, maybe that's someone we could target. Or Howard. OJ Howard's a pretty good teammate. Well, I don't think they would let Randall jump. Cardinals, don't see anything. Well, Joseph. Mitchell Schwartz, he'll probably be resigned. Osamale probably won't. I could see Hines moving on from here. If I'm not mistaken, they're both Mac and Hunt. So maybe Hines. One guy has the speed, maybe. Could draft someone better. Would they? Not high on Zay Jones personally. Wait, was that Everson Griffin? They'll re-sign Ertz and Kelsey, no doubt about that. We could do that if we see something. We can jumble around some linemen. Would be one thing. If Isaiah Oliver hit the market, I would spend some money on Oliver. You got Ito Smith there. Fluker wouldn't be the biggest portion, neither would Pouncey. I'm not sure what the big names in the market are going to be this year. Philip Lindsay, I could see him going on the market. One, but I think he'll be re-signed. Colton Miller. Agba is definitely an intriguing player. Really picked up Jamal Williams. I guess they ran a lot with him. Jameis Winston's over here. Oh, DeMarcus Robinson. Now that would be an upgrade. That would be a great upgrade. I don't think they'd let Tre'Quan Smith go by any means. I think Tre'Quan Smith not going anywhere. Same thing with Deontay Harris. Deontay Harris would be great. Penny is a good back. I was always big on Penny at the NFL. I don't really watch a lot of college football, so a lot of players that I finally see in the league, well, I see them when they're in the league, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad players in college. It's just I enjoy more NFL than I do college football. I don't know why. It's weird. But Terrell Edmonds, if he comes out there, we might play a little hybrid. That would be big. Have him play that middle linebacker spot. That's Aussie. 6'1", 217. Enough to put on those tackles, but also enough to make plays the back. That'd be a good one. There's no way. There's no way they would let I called him Jason Watt. Wow. It's JJ Watt. I don't think they'd let JJ Watt hit the market. Justin Reed hit the market though? What about that? I'm not confident this free agency will come up and give us a lot of stuff. Now, Rashaan Evans. This would be a big upgrade for us in the middle. They play a 4-3, so even with Landry as well, Landry would be a good middle linebacker. Well, he's considered a speed rusher, so he's considered an outside. Actually, they do rush him. Okay. There's no way in hell Harrison Smith doesn't get re-signed. And there we are, back to ours. So Reynolds, though, he looks intriguing. Good speed. You can get him in our four receiver package. I think we can get some good stuff from him. Let's see who has been re-signed. This portion. So, because all of their players should have been re-signed, some of them might be re-signed before, but Kyle Phillips and Bless Austin, okay. Dear White would have been a good one. So, not a lot since we looked at this before, just Kyle Williams and Bless Austin because no one's really signed. Let's look at the... Actually, I'm going to call this video here. 42 minutes going through the initial offseason portion. This will actually allow us to avoid a large offseason, because from here we're just going to go through signings and free agency, which will go typically fast, because we're going to typically look in free agency 1 and 2, and then we hit the draft, and then done. So I mean, this is half the offseason here. So we've seen some of the preview, what's going to be in, who could potentially hit the market, some stats, awards, things like that. I'm not sure how other teams, but let's do it this way. Might have to do some minor things. To help the league out. Do we have someone up here that was like really... Saquon's next factory. Fournette's a star, okay. Professional star. I don't see anyone out of the ordinary here. Jamison Crowder. Okay, he is considered an X Factor. Carcott Superstar. Like, here's one. Will Fuller. Fuller, their number one. Yeah, because Hopkins left. Did he get a dev grade boost already? He was in the Pro Bowl. And see, like that's weird. That's not a Dove grade boost. Like that one is particular. That one I would say got the second most receptions in the league. He gets a Pro Bowl nod. I think he should have went up to Super. I think Watkins regressed from him. What happened? Here's another one. Say Jones, 13 touchdowns. Doesn't get a dev boost. What? Give him a star. Just what I kind of do when I look at through things like this. Okay, yeah. I can see that with Hunt. Because Hunt is change of pace back. Duckworth did not let up a sack and played 1,000 snaps. That's a dev boost. What? Did 300. All right, tackles. Witkowski better be okay. He is a star. Did go up. Like Kenneth Murray. Murray went up. Okay, cool. What solo tackles? Okay, we're good. What tackles for loss? Jimmy Collins went down because of age. So did he. Sacks. Lorenzo Carter had the second most in the league. Go up. And he got a Pro Bowl appearance. I didn't get it. Let's give him. Actually, it's not because it's a star. I think he went up last season. So went up last season. Okay. Denzel Ward, star. Did it go up? Oh, what Trevor Williams? Normal. Yeah, that's weird. We'll see if those two go up. Maybe it didn't kick in all the way. Some cases. Some cases they do, some cases they don't. Like Darnell Mooney should get one for the for the turn yards alone. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button below, comment, and subscribe. Stop doing off seasons on Twitch. We're gonna do them in the next episode. And going back to that whole thing because it's not just faster, but it's easier for me if I want to edit down the line. So it's easier that way. Before it was taking me a couple days to edit an off stream and put it a live stream of the off season and kind of cut it up and things like that and put it on the channel. So the production was probably higher that way, but this saves a lot of time of allowing me to get to other things. So sometimes you have a trade-off on quality for the ability to do other things, and sometimes you have to make a choice if that's what you want to do or not. We're trying it out for this. It's a good Madden to try new things like that, just because the fact that Madden 21 isn't all that different from Madden 20. So it's a good time to do that. So thank you all for joining me, guys. Like I've said before, hit that subscription button and like and comment below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.